Hello, guys. We are back with Food for Thought Random Topics. I am Erica, and this is Virgil. We are ready to pull from the box and get some questions going. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is a good one. We kind of talked about this earlier in earlier posts, but the question is, how do you decide on what area to live when moving to a new state? I can say that we decide based on the schools.
Not anymore.
True. We decided early on when we had kids, Virgil do all his research. He figure out what area has the best schools. We didn't necessarily worry about if they, can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
If they were going to be the only,
Diverse.
yes. Okay. If it was going to be diverse. So basically everywhere we moved, it wasn't really diverse, but it wasn't.
I know.
It wasn't.
I was there.
So we chose based on the school, and then once we found the school, Virgil did his research on the house. Right?
The cost. Yes. That's correct.
The cost. Well, you had a cost, but sometimes
I usually had a number in my head of what I wanted to spend, and then we used that to determine what area of the school district we lived in.
and we did not stray away from. We can't find a house. We didn't give up. We can't find a house because we want to live in this area. The houses are too expensive. We end up finding something in our price range. We did not deviate from the school system. Basically, we didn't.
We deviated. So the first few times we moved, we didn't have school districts in mind because the kids were too young. So when we moved to Virginia Beach, we didn't have the school district really. We just wanted to be in Virginia Beach. And we had a price range because we were renting a house.
We did have a.
We rented a house though.
We did have kids.
We had kids, but they
Oh.
weren't school age just yet.
Okay.
And then we rented a house. We were renting. When we left there and we moved to Oklahoma, I knew we wanted to live in Edmond, and I knew they had the best school district. I had a number in mind, and we struggled.
See,
It ain't funny.
see, that's what I'm. But that's
And this lady, the lady says, "Hey, I want to take you guys by this house." And I said, "I know that area." And I said, "We can't afford to live over there."
Right.
So the lady pulls in the exact neighborhood that I was thinking, and she pulls up to this house. And I said, "There's no reason for us to go in here. Just look at it." I said, "Okay." I swear, that lady opened the door to that house, and we were like, "Shit, we'll take it."
No. We kept walking around and he's like, "Don't even say it. Don't even say it." I was like, this is it. For the kids, it was one level, and we talked about that in a previous post that was that the house you were saying? No.
Best house we ever lived in?
No, that was the one in Oklahoma, one that we didn't get the first time.
Oh, this house, the second time in Oklahoma when we moved to Edmond, by far the best house, but we deviated from our price range.
We did.
It was in the best school district by far, and we didn't realize until we had gotten in there that it was in the best school district because every time you went to the school to drop somebody off or do something,
Don't nobody think about that. But
there
you-
was like
don't
20 parents down there.
Don't know.
Them people
Let me-
down there all the time. The parents was at that school all the time.
I'm not gonna even say what you called me and told me one day. So I'm not gonna even say that. Cause
It was something crazy. I'm sure.
yes, because I remember, I don't know where, me and Jewel was somewhere. I don't know, but she wasn't school age yet. We were somewhere, and Virgil called me, and he said, "Erica, I just dropped the Miles off and Cole off, and let me tell you, every lady that's getting out of her car is full makeup. Yes, you did. Full makeup. The hair did. They got on exercise clothes, whether they're going to exercise or not.
A lot of them didn't look like they didn't know where the gym was, but go ahead.
Yeah, so he was like, I don't know. I'm telling you, you can't come up in here half stepping when you drop these kids off. So anyway, we mostly decided based on the schools. That's it.
Yep.
And now, since we don't have kids, gonna be in the house.
We are in a great school district now, but our youngest is graduating in 3 months, 3.5 months, and we are moving into a house that we really don't care what school district.
It's in the city. Is it the city?
It's in the
Okay, yeah, we moving to the city. So that's that question.
We're in Huntsville, so city's loose term, but yeah, it's it's in Huntsville. Let's put it like that.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, next question. Oh, don't put it back in there. I won't put it back in there. This question,
Something wrong with that boy.
yes, this question is from Miles once again. His question is, how did you guys make friends each move outside of people's pops work with? Okay, he tried to be so cool. I think mine's like our friends. Anyway, so how did we meet friends? I remember, I'm gonna start off this one too. I remember when me and Virgil first got married, and he told me, look, you can either sit in this house, you can either sink or swim. You can sit in this house and sulk, or you can get out, meet people, because I'm gonna be gone. You gotta make this happen. We didn't have kids, so I remember I would go to the grocery store sometimes, and I would come home.
Just about every time.
And I would come home and I said, Virgil, I met Pam. And he like, who the hell is Pam? It's a lady. Her husband's in the military too. He don't work with you. And I got her phone number. And she gonna be my new friend. And so every time I went somewhere, I made it was totally out of my comfort zone, but I made it a habit to speak to people and to just start a conversation, and it just went from there.
And that's pretty much the extent of our friend tree, is the people that you met, other than the guys that I knew from work.
Yeah.
Now, our first tour, we've made lifelong friends. Sean, Eric, Lloyd, Dennis, who else? Raymond and Angela. We had a long list of friends, but then it just happened to be folks that was in the
I
squad.
was gonna say those are people that he worked with.
But it didn't happen like that the other places.
No, we met people, but I wouldn't necessarily. I don't consider them long time friends. They were people we knew while we were there, but once we moved away, we kept up with them for a little while, but then it kind of drifted. But we developed long life friends, long time friends, lifelong friends, basically military friends.
Yeah.
We just now, I think, at the stage moving to Huntsville where I can consider I have made lifelong friends and don't have to deal with military. They're just
But they used to be in the military.
Well, not all of them. Some people I thought was in the military, and they say, no, we always been civilian. I'm like, oh, I had to get used to meeting people that were not in the military.
Yeah. So we made friends with Erica meeting women in the grocery store or at the mall or somewhere, and that's the extent. That's the majority of our friends.
But you remember when we first got out? I just thought about this. When we first got to Oklahoma, '95, and you found me a friend, No.
I did?
No, it was a lady that used to work with you, and she was having a Mary Kay party. And you said, I want you to go to this Mary Kay party. And I was like, what? Well, Erica's going to be some ladies there.
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, that's the same place. You remember, that was the place I met Patricia.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You don't know the lady? But anyway, he found my first little party to go to. He was like, go to this Mary Kay party and just meet some ladies. So you know what? I did. And I ended up having a good
I
time.
was pimping, Jack.
Anyway, he don't even remember the lady's name.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you don't know her name. Oh, okay. She used to sell Mary Kay in your squad. And you
I have
said
no idea.
you don't. Okay. Sean will probably know. You ask him. So
He don't forget people's names.
don't forget me. So anyway, so here Huntsville, lifelong friends. I got out. We talked. You knew people, but when we got here, you had.
I didn't know anybody when we got here.
Well, you met Mike based on a mutual friend, and then I ended up meeting Robin at a game. So it's just really, I think it's just opening yourself up to let people in and develop friendships and see, because everybody got issues. So I'm just saying, most people don't want to be people's friend because everybody got issues. People don't want you to know
Being
the
a friend
issues.
is hard though.
It is being a.
It takes work.
It does.
It's not easy. You got to put effort in. You got
Yeah.
to put effort in to call. You got to put effort in to check on them. You got to
Yes.
put effort in to be a friend. No doubt.
It is. So everybody got issues. Just reach out and I don't know. It's all good. It's all good.
All right. That it?
I think so. Where you got your wings from?
Today, wings are from Wings to Go on Jordan Lane. These are mango habanero. These are really good. Not a fan of the fries, but the wings are really good. Not too spicy. Listen, folks, I finally found
Oh,
it.
you found it.
My hen dog is back, baby, and it's on.
You found it. So anyway, so we want to thank you guys for watching today. And again, if you would like, comment, share, getting a phone call.
Please,
Like,
please.
comment, share, and let's add some questions to the box for next time. And we will talk to you guys later.
Deuces.
Deuces.